everyone! Today we have a special guest. We have Sofia.
Hello!
She's from Feel Sexy Fitness and she's going to show us how to meal prep today. So the main thing, we're going to give you guys the ingredients and then we're going to go over breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks as well. And then Sofia's going to kind of explain what you want to incorporate into your meals during the day. So for today, we're going to focus on lunch and dinner, but we'll also give you some breakfast ideas. So let's go over what you'll need for the meal first.
Alright, so I picked two dishes that are pretty simple and fast to make. One of them is a tofu stir fry, and the other one is the ground turkey, a Mexican ground turkey bowl. The ingredients for the tofu stir fry are the extra firm tofu. I bought the vegetable medley for stir fry, sorry. That's all we need for that. I also made rice, which we're going to use for both dishes. For the rice, I just used white rice. I like the taste of it better, and calorie-wise it's the same as brown rice. For the ground turkey dish, I'm going to use the extra lean ground turkey. It's 90% lean. Also, I like to use this hot sauce to add more flavor to the ground turkey. I'm also using the Mrs. Dash, which is sodium-free. So we have tomatoes, we have zucchini squash, and we also have corn. Which we boiled, and then we just cut off the corn.
Alright, so we have a special guest joining us on camera. She was being a little fussy, so my sister.
She's crying, so we're just gonna go with it and
yes.
make the situation as best as we can.
Yes.
Which is what you do when you have a baby, right?
Yes. Alright, well, so let's start cooking, and then we're going to show you guys what it looks like after. Let's go to the stove and check that out. Everything is cooked. We went through how to cook each separate component. And why do we want to cook it separately?
I like to use the 21-day fix diet, I guess. It's not really a diet, but the reason why I like it is because it really goes into portion control, which I feel is one of the most important factors of meal prepping. A lot of times you can eat a healthy meal, but portions can be way off. So this kind of helps you portion it out. And cooking everything separate, it kind of makes it easier to measure it, which I'll show you guys how to do.
Okay, so let's say this is your lunch and dinner. How would you plate each one?
Okay, so once you kind of do the bunch, I'm going to show you just how to do one of the tofu
teriyaki.
Yeah, the tofu teriyaki, and then one of the ground beef Mexican bowl. So what I'll do is I'll start off with the rice.
Okay.
So the rice is going to be the yellow. You can actually find these on Amazon. They're only about $10. So if you go to my website, which is feelsexyfitness.com, I wrote down how much each of these measure in cup sizes. That way you don't even have to buy these.
Okay.
But supposedly they say that when you eat a certain amount of a carb, certain amount of protein, certain amount of lean fat, it kind of maximizes the weight loss for your body.
Okay.
So that's the carb. Now we're gonna do the protein. So the protein is the red. So we're gonna do 1 red of the tofu, 1 red of the ground turkey.
Okay. So this is good, like if you're a vegetarian or vegan, you can do the tofu and the steamed, or not
The stir fry.
the stir fry. Oops.
And the stir fry, you can either buy it frozen or you can buy it in the bags. It already kind of comes with all the stuff that you need in it.
Alright, so we're gonna,
You can fill it up, yeah. Trust me, I fill those suckers up as much as I can. Cool, and I try to make it look pretty. So I'll move it over. So there's that, and then the last component is gonna be the veggies.
And that's the biggest one,
The biggest one, yeah. So we'll fill this up with veggies. And you can get creative with your meals. Like you can do chicken, you know, all the veggies. You can just get super creative with the type of meals that you can do.
And this is the calabaza, which is the
Zucchini.
and then some tomato and corn. And then you just season it with, we seasoned it with Mrs. Dash, or like the non-salt, and then we just put a little bit of salt and pepper just to taste as well.
Yep.
So that looks good right there. We're gonna put that here.
Last thing is the lean fat, which I love avocado, so that's what I use. I put it with the whole thing because when you heat it up in the microwave, if you go to work and have lunch, just make sure you take out the avocado so you don't heat it up with the
And each
plate.
one?
Yep. So it has all the food components. So if I kind of set it up, I'll set it up and show you guys how it's gonna look like. So I usually try to have my breakfast a little later in the day, like 9, just because it kind of suppresses my appetite during the day. So for breakfast, I'll have again my plain oatmeal. Make sure you get plain, don't get creative with the extra sugary stuff. I'm gonna do the Splenda with that, and then the hard-boiled egg. I usually also have coffee with almond milk and 1 stevia. Snack, after that, I usually have a string cheese, an apple, and 8 almonds. They're prepackaged, but I have 8. Then I'd have my lunch. After lunch, I'll have another snack, apple, string cheese, 8 almonds. Then I'll have my dinner. Usually after dinner, I'll have, at night before I go to sleep, or if I have a sweet tooth, I'll have a protein shake. If you're still hungry, then I'll usually have like a piece of bread with peanut butter, and that usually is when I'm like super starving, but that keeps me full throughout the day. And if you see, it really is quite a bit of food. It's not like you're starving yourself. Water is the key thing for me. I drink water all day long. Usually if I get hungry, just get a water bottle, drink that first, and if you're still hungry, eat. A lot of times your body, you think you're hungry, but you're just thirsty, so just kind of a tip. I have a lot of my meals, the 21-day fix meals, on my Instagram, which is Feel Sexy Fit, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So that kind of gives you ideas too. And I give myself one, like a cheat day a week, just so I don't go crazy.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Julia, for being here as well.
She's really excited, as you can tell. She's sleeping.
She's passed out. But yeah, if you guys want to learn more about eating healthier, or just tips on how to eat healthy, go ahead and follow her on her Instagram. And then, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.